everyone, I am Joya Moore, also known as Poetess the Oracle. I am known for my Oracle card readings with tuning into the angels, my guides, and also manifestations. I'm very good at manifesting what I want into my reality, and I have great tips on how to do so. I've taught my husband some tips, and of course, and I taught other people I know some tips. And I work with angels in Plant Kingdom, and I love tuning in and doing oracle card readings. So that is a big enjoyment for me. So if you definitely want a reading from me at any time soon, you could go ahead and book a reading with me through Candidly or DM or email. And I thought I would show my face because you had never seen my face before. And also, I just want to touch briefly about past lives. So past lives, they can be an indication of things that you have to that come up, basically sometimes in dream time. You may get a clairvoyant dream of fragments, or you may see the whole picture of a past life of yours, whether it is galactic or it is a one as on this, the earth plane. Or you can also tune into your past lives through sacred geometry, which I have a tattoo of one, the Tracheta. And I do know that past lives, you can get memories in regards to memories from that life of skills that you probably forgot that you need to remember. Like, for instance, I do oracle card readings. I had a past life over last year where it came up in my awareness that I was a Black woman somewhere having my own shop and with dark skin, and I was doing oracle card readings, and it was like very dimly lit in the shop, and there's like an orange lighting, and people were coming inside for readings to get readings from me. So, or you could also have, like, for instance, my Tracheta, I have a past life where as a Celtic woman, during medieval times where I was doing witchcraft, and I always thought like I was doing witchcraft and plant medicine, and I always got fragments of it. So, and I would dance underneath the moon. So those are two separate past lives I'm talking about. And I was a white woman with like porcelain skin and with reddish hair. And in that life, I did witness my own death recently. I felt, because I have clairsentience, and I'm also clairvoyant, and I'm clairaudience and claircognizance. But in that life, I basically witnessed I felt with my body, I felt like energetically that I was being strangled from that life. That's how I died. And I didn't die because I was doing witchcraft. I died because I was doing black magic. And I remembered, the reason why I'm remembering this is because I felt guilt and shame about that life, even though, like, a lot of times people have this perception that, oh, I want to be good in every life. And that's like, I'm not gonna lie, when I first newly awakened, I'm thinking, okay, I'm gonna be, I was probably good in every life. That's not the case. So that's not the case. And you're not always gonna be a little angel or with a halo over you in every life. So it is for you to expand and for you to grow and do different things and to have that experience so you can know the difference between whatever you assume is good or bad. And it's nothing's really bad or good. It's just an experience, and it's for growth. And I'm touching on the past lives because a lot of that is coming up because of Neptune right now, where Neptune is positioned. And a lot of people are having dream times in regards to clearing things karmically. So what I have been using I've been using amethyst to also clear things too in my while in my dream time. I make sure it's charged, of course. I make sure I talk to this, crystal being, this geode. I say, hey, little amethyst, would you like to work with me? And you know, and I get some good vibes going. And you can for and then I sleep with it, and then I let the natural process take over of my higher self. I don't try to plan out my dream. I just let it happen. You can do that in regards to if you want to have more experiences of clearing things karmically, because I had to do that recently in the past couple months. I was using amethyst, and also amethyst is also good for protection, and it's also good for your intuition, your third eye. And also you spray some energy, because energy feels kind of okay. The energy's high, y'all, so I just clear the vibes for a little bit. And oh yeah, this is my cool shirt. It's an astrology shirt. Okay, sorry, I got a little sidetracked, my little Aquarius self. So the point that I'm trying to make is that also you could tune into your own intuition, your own vibes of what crystals you want to work with. Also during this time, don't take anything too seriously, as in don't hold grudges, because you will get more clearer indications of information that are going to come up in your dream time of what you should work with, or to heal, or to shift. And it's all for the growth of your soul. And for instance, let me use this also example. I had a past life with a relative, and this relative and we didn't get along. I had two past lives with this relative and that relative's significant other recently, and in this lifetime, they don't get along with me now. Even though I try to lie, I speak as loving as possible. It's like they're holding on to the past, and then now, when I tuned in through dream time, by it just happening, my higher self taking over the natural process, I got a clearer indication that they're holding on to the anger or resentment or some type of grievance that I must have done. I don't know what I did, but in that life, but it's something that they're holding on to from that previous two lives I had with them, and they're bringing it into the now, that their subconscious, that they are not aware consciously that they're doing this, but their subconscious is. And it's to clear it. It's more in a sense to clear that energy. And when a lot of times people bring things from past lives, we are in the now, and you may not be aware you're doing it, but you carry on. Sometimes people carry on habits of things of energy that needs to be shifted, that needs to be transmuted. So you can transmute it with you ask for assistance of how to transmute energy by healing. I know Reiki healing. In regards to, I do Reiki healing. I get Reiki healing for chakras, aligning that, or you can also do Ho'oponopono, and understand that is then, that's not now. You don't have to bring in bad vibes. And also, whenever things happen in your now in regards to forgiving, you want to have that model that is then, that is now. That person might have changed. I recently had a family member who they were holding on to so much resentment because we butted heads in the now, in this lifetime. And they recently did basically did a turnaround, and they've been so nice to me. We've been hanging out. I was like, wow, this family member and I are getting along. And it just goes to show you to not cast someone off or push them aside so quickly, unless they're because let love transmute the energies. And sometimes Some people need to step away from certain people. The reason why I say step away from certain people, I'm not speaking out of hate or spite or to say, oh, that person's so bad. But sometimes you need to step away from some people because they have entity attachments that they need to heal from. And it's for you to, let them go through their own process, or sometimes until wait and they'll reach out when you get a sense. You have to trust your vibes of, get a sense of when to reach out, or if that person wants to reach out to you, and don't bring up the past. Anytime somebody reaches out to you and they've done things wrong, or you have done things wrong, I know from experience, I don't like people bringing up my past mistakes, especially if I don't do those actions anymore. So it's kind of like, the reason why you forgive is so it's not for the other person. You don't always have to forgive somebody face to face. You could forgive them by you doing the work energetically, by Ho'oponopono. You could say it like 9 times, which is ending and completion. They have some guided meditations for that on YouTube, and they also have it, you can research it even thoroughly more. I'm a big fan of, and when you're researching, always ask for the highest guidance of frequencies and vibes. So I'm a big advocate for somebody doing the work, and also not just relying solely on word of mouth, but also doing their own research and trying out for themselves, but also be mindful of what information you're intaking into your auric field. And I am Poetess the Oracle. And if you want to go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. Or if you want to go ahead and book a personalized reading, which I'm very good at. The Leo and moon and rise is coming out of me a little bit. But no, I seriously do love giving people readings and giving myself readings, because it really transforms things and makes me more aware of what I need to shift. And I hope you have a great day.